Welcome back to News 3 Today. We continue to honor Black history. Mark your calendar for next Thursday, February 29th, as master storyteller Lillian Grant-Baptiste returns to Plant Riverside District for her latest presentation, Down by the Riverside. She joins us now with more on what we can expect. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to talk about Down by the Riverside. What a wonderful place to start, because that was our second entrance into Savannah, our ancestors. And they play such a significant role in building the backbone of the Savannah. So kind of deal with that, and then we'll chronicle our story here in Savannah. We'll lift up some of the significant happenings that happened right here in our city, like the Siege of Savannah in 1779, the founding of the Bear Creek community, 40 acres and a mule. So we'll explore that. We'll lift up our stories of resilience and our stories of redemption. We will sometimes lift up some of our mournful stories, but we're going to have an amazing time, and we will chronicle our journey through storytelling, poetry, spoken word, dance, and drumming. It's going to be an incredible time.
You're also going to touch on the weeping time, which has of late been something that a lot of folks have been talking about.
Yes, we will talk about that, and we will explore the significance of that. 429 souls, largest slave auction in the United States that happened right here. So we'll talk about that as well. I'm excited.
And so are we. So you're a master storyteller. You're retired, but you're really not, because you're so sought after here in our community. Let's talk about your connection and your family's connection, because a couple of years ago, I went down to Riceboro to Gichikunda, met one of your relatives. Your Greg Grant. So your family has a history.
Very connected. I'm like a fourth, fifth generation Gullah Geechee saltwater gal, so I'm excited about that, to just lift that up and to pay homage to those whose shoulders I stand on.
Now we hear Gullah Geechee all the time. Tell us what it is, what that means, and why that's important that we know.
That's so important. The Gullah Geechee people are more connected to their African roots than any other group of African Americans, and we are right in the middle of the Gullah Geechee corridor. So much that history is such a history of resilience and strength, and their ability to hold on is such an amazing story, and we must never forget to tell that story.
And if you have not seen Lillian perform, then you need to see her, because this is the second time that you've been at the Plant Riverside District. You did such a phenomenal job the first time that they wanted you to come back.
Yes, we did the Kwanzaa celebration. On the 26th, we lifted up the principle of Umoja, unity. We had a wonderful gathering of a cross-section of the community. It was absolutely wonderful.
Okay, so we can tell people more information about this event, because it kicks off at 5:30, but that's just the reception.
That's just the reception.
Where people can mingle, have some food, and talk about the food.
Well, we're going to have food, and we have a wonderful chef that'll be preparing some really interesting hors d'oeuvres and what have you. So we're excited about that. And then the actual program will start at 6. The program is free and open to the public, and I'm excited about the folks that will be joining me. We have some incredible performers and artists, and I just want to mention their names as well. One of the team members is T. Maka, and she is a songwriter, an amazing songstress, and a drummer.
Her mom makes jewelry.
And her mother is she's just so talented. And then we also have Imani Poole and the Collective, which is a group, the drummers and African dance, and they are incredible. And Brandy Simpkins, and she is
a spoken word artist.
If you've heard her spit,
Yes.
She spits fire.
She spits fire.
Yes.
We're going to wrap it up right there and leave it at that.
And one other person.
One other person.
Our host for the evening will be Wesleyan Bowers.
Oh, we know Wes. Okay. Lady Mahogany. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today.